Yep. So it's happening. It's happening. Democrat Representative LaMonica McIver. Don't get confused with McIver. She couldn't find herself out of a wet paper bag with a chainsaw. That puts the shame to the real MacGyver who could rebuild an engine with a Swiss Army knife. But anyhow, indicted under 3 counts of some stuff that could get her up to 17 years in a federal pound you in the a-hole prison. That video you just watched there was her assaulting a government officer and trying to enter a ICE detainee facility and impeding all kind of stuff. Did all kind of stuff bad. Then claims, "Oh, I was assaulted. He assaulted me." This lady. This lady right here. Yeah. Today, a federal grand jury seated in Newark, New Jersey, returned a 3-count indictment charging U.S. Representative LaMonica McIver with forcibly impeding and interfering with federal law enforcement officers. This indictment has a maximum penalty of 8 years for count 1 and count. It goes on. See, she's not a very good person, and she's been confronted multiple times with questions about her actions, and instead of kind of like showing some signs of remorse during these questions, like whenever she was questioned by certain members of press, she would just she kind of like got aggressive with them and cursed names at them and dared them to do anything. I dare you. I dare you. Yeah. Facing 17 years in the federal FU. Now, I don't know if she'll get that. But, at least these people here act tough, man. I'm just going to let you know. They act tough. And, you think that they're going to, they think, well, ain't nobody going to get me. They act like Gavin Newsom. He acted tough. But he ain't going to be so tough when they actually put them charges on him, if they do. Yeah, I mean, even if they don't stick, just the process of having to do this is scary enough for them. They don't want to go to prison. They don't want to even be involved in being any kind of criminal charges because they're just weak. These are weak people. They talk a big game because they think that there's a huge, power structure behind them that can protect them, which there is. But that could be broken. You might find yourself in the weak position that gets you 17 years. I feel like, in my opinion, what will end up happening is when she finally does go to court for this, that a lot of these charges will be downgraded to probably, hardcore misdemeanor charges. In the best case scenario, will be like maybe a year's probation. But then she has to pass a drug test, and means she can be smoking that weed. She can't be smoking that weed. But who's to say? We if we can get a fast, quick, speedy trial, maybe there's a chance that we may actually see her. And I that would be a great message to send out to the rest of these people who decide that it'd be a good idea to impede these officers, especially when you had, do you know how many people voted for Trump because they wanted to get rid of all these illegals that are coming in here and invading our towns? Like the bad ones, the ones that have been here for years that never hurt anybody, we're like, whatever. But the ones that have all just piled in as an invasion, no. You messed it up. You messed it up for everybody, Biden. Even the ones that have been here for 10 years now can't live because of you. You pissed everybody off, Biden, or people who are running Biden, the auto pen dude, the DOJ official who was allegedly running the auto pen thing that Trump says is what it is. We'll see what happens with that. Maybe somebody will get some more federal and pound you in the A prison. Thank you very much for taking it easy. I'm out. Bye.